Hi, I'm Karen Widaman, and I'm a member of the League of Women Voters. And I'm going to talk today about why it's important for women to vote now. Um, we we have been in this spot before, where we've needed to march and demonstrate and call people and knock on doors. So 100 years ago, our female ancestors had to educate and demonstrate and urge lawmakers to pass the 19th Amendment. So we had the right to vote. 59 years ago, the Equal Pay Act required that men and women in the same workplace, the same job, would be compensated equally. And I know we're still working on that one, but it is on the books. And then 50 years ago, maybe you or your mom or your grandma worked hard for women to have reproductive freedom. In 1973, the US Supreme Court recognized the right to liberty in the Constitution, which protects personal privacy, including the right to decide whether to continue a pregnancy, what birth control method to use, and other reproductive rights. So here we are again, having to collectively demonstrate and donate money and write letters and knock on doors to let lawmakers know we demand our rights be protected. Women's voices and experiences are crucial to every conversation where decisions are being made. Often, because of the roles we play and where we fit into the system, we know where the needs are. Another reason women need to vote is men still hold a majority of seats where decisions are made. We need to show up so our voices and perspectives will be heard, since we aren't represented around the boardroom and in senior level tables. And lastly, our lives literally depend on it. There's too much power over our bodies. And in this election in particular, life and death decisions are at stake. This is not political rhetoric. Let's talk about Proposal 3. It isn't confusing. It isn't extreme. It's simple. It's only 300 words. Prop 3 would restore the rights that Michiganders had under Roe versus Wade. Let me make some other things clear. Prop 3 does not legalize widespread gender confirming surgeries for toddlers without parental consent. Prop 3 does not permit abortions in the 10th month. Prop 3 doesn't allow just anyone to perform an abortion. Prop 3 doesn't do any of the horrendous and scary and frankly ridiculous ideas that have been proposed in recent advertisements. What would Prop 3 do? It restores the rights that families expected and relied on for the past 50 years: safe and secure access to bodily autonomy and reproductive care. Michigan voters in record-breaking numbers made their voices heard to put Proposal 3 on this November's ballot. We needed 425,000 signatures to get it on the ballot. We got 735,000 signatures. It's a shame to see so many special interest groups muck the waters of the debate in what should be a clear choice between supporting families and not. Prop 3 isn't allowing anything new. It merely provides the right for individuals to come to their own medical decisions with themselves, their families, and their doctor on their own terms. If Proposal 3 doesn't pass, the outdated 1931 near total abortion ban would go into effect, taking away our freedom to decide. And know this: women will die. Let's talk about Proposal 2, promote the vote. This would allow significant changes to Michigan election law, including 9 days of early voting. Imagine that we expect people to vote on a Tuesday, a work day, when people are working, they have kids in school, they have maybe a couple of jobs. So it's long overdue that we have an expanded ability to vote early. So 9 days of early voting, mandatory drop boxes for easier access so that people can put those votes in convenient boxes, absentee voting for anyone who wants it for any reason, and ballots from people in active military duty would be counted if they're postmarked by the date of the election. This constitutional amendment protects our voting process to be free from harassment or intimidation. And we're seeing on the news that harassment and intimidation is happening. People are at these ballot boxes with guns. This amendment would prohibit that, and it assures everyone's vote will be counted. This is like a democratic principle. Everyone's vote will be counted. So here I am. I'm a 67-year-old person, and I'm voting because I have 4 granddaughters. So I am voting so that they have the right to make their own decisions, and that they have safe and reliable medical care. How about you? Who are you thinking of when you go vote? Women and people who advocate for women, we need to vote on Tuesday. That's tomorrow. We need to get our families and our friends out to vote on Tuesday, tomorrow. This year is reproductive and voting rights. Vote yes on proposals 2 and 3. Vote for the candidates who support women's rights. We need our lawmakers to know that we are here, what we want, and that we're going to hold them accountable. Vote on Tuesday. Thank you.